продолжаем. На очереди у нас второй эпизод.
I wish I could forget about all those horrible places. I'd rather have them as my own memories and not this mix of feelings. My mental privacy has been compromised, and at the same time, I feel guilty as someone who regrets having stolen something precious from its rightful owner. Which was the fate of the professor? What kind of punishment would make him pay for the suffering and the deaths of his countless victims? Felix Lundberg, Gothenburg, Sweden, 1954. Artist, sculptor. Connected to diverse missing persons by witnesses and relatives. Doorway's investigations detected that he was one of the last persons to interact with the victims. The case has been kept under wraps, given his social status. He is a renowned sculptor and a consultant for the Royal Swedish Academy of Fine Arts, the place where several missing people were last seen. The personality of the sculptor is very complex. It has many layers, each one concealing the next. To discover them, one has to earn the trust of their owner and know which intimate mechanisms to trigger. The entrance to his lair was closed, but that was to be expected. He wouldn't let anyone into the refuge of his most secret thoughts and memories. The answer was hidden somewhere else. I still had to research all the clues that I was sure were waiting for me ahead. I had a faint suspicion about their nature. Deep inside, I was hoping to be wrong.
В этой комнате мы сразу можем сдвинуть данные колонны. Это все равно придется делать.
descended to a deeper area in the sculptor's museum. In front of me, I could see a sculpture that gave me the shivers. I couldn't understand exactly why, until I remembered where I'd seen it. Its face was the same as one of the missing persons that I was ordered to search for while I was investigating this case. He was a man that was last seen with the sculptor in one of his occasional excursions out of his mansion. The body of the sculpture had a classical style that reached for perfection, but his face was silently screaming for help and looked at me begging for something that I would never understand completely. There was something about this statue that kept me on my toes. I couldn't understand exactly what. To me, the statues were nothing more than statues, and they couldn't hurt me. But for the sculptor, they were something else. The representation of strength, power, and beauty applied as punishment to any foreign enemy. That feeling was overwhelming, and I slowly began to be afraid of the sculptures, but I couldn't take my eyes off them.
Итак, здесь нам надо с его руки забрать ключ. Делается это просто. Перво-наперво нам нужно подобрать ключ, не попадаться ему под ноги. Взять ключ в руки и открыть. Так, все, мы все забрали. Теперь можно отсюда уходить. Так, самый главный элемент мы забрали, это ключ. С помощью него мы откроем все двери, которые здесь закрыты. И будем собирать оставшиеся части головоломки. Да, как долго я пропускал это место. В итоге пришлось бродить лишних 10 минут. Последняя часть из головоломки найдена, теперь можно соединять все воедино.
The sculptures in this place represent real people, acquaintances of the sculptor perhaps. What catches my attention is how his mind has warped their proportions and musculature in the interest of achieving the aesthetic ideal that he considers perfection. I understand that he wanted to imprint his style in his work, but that's not the case here. He feels like he could change the work of nature, improving it in every aspect.